The entire country was shocked last night to hear the US President, Mr. Donald Trump, tell the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shri Imran Khan, that the Prime Minister of India at the G20 summit, which was recently in Osaka, requested me that will you agree to mediate? And I asked him on what, and he said on Kashmir. It has gone on for many years.
Please.
It has gone for many years.
This is not the way.
It has gone for many years. And then he asked the Pakistan Prime Minister, since the Indian Prime Minister has requested me, will you agree? To which the Pakistan Prime Minister responded in affirmative and told the US President that Pakistan will also agree, and he went on to say that billion people will bless you. Sir, India's position has been consistent, firm and clear on Pakistan and also on POK. Both the houses of parliament have in the past, this house and the Lok Sabha, passed unanimous resolution. What the Honorable Chairman has said, we fully realize the enormity and the sensitivity of the matter, and India speaks in one voice. There is no intention to divide. But it is a head of state of the most powerful country talking about the head of the Indian government, the Prime Minister conveying something which has serious consequences for us, because we have always maintained, whether it was the Simla Accord, later Lahore was a declaration, but between the two Prime Ministers, when the Simla Accord was reached, that this is a bilateral issue of Jammu and Kashmir, and India will not accept any third-party mediation. I have to submit through you, sir, to the government. Since it is the President of America informing the Pakistan PM about Indian Prime Minister saying it, Parliament is in session, I submit to you that the Prime Minister must respect Parliament and come to the House and clarify this.
Rajya, please, Mr. Karim, sit down. Sit down, please, Mr. Karim. You have not given notice. Please sit down. Please sit down. Otherwise, it is totally unbecoming.
Okay.
On such a sensitive issue, you have not given notice. I am calling people.
I have given no notice.
You can give any notice after the time is over.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Agreeing with you that nation should speak in one voice, Parliament should speak in one voice, we are raising this issue. And it is a serious issue. The stated position of the country remains to be no third-party mediation on Kashmir, no third-party mediation on the issues which are there between India and Pakistan. They are all bilateral issues. We should sort out bilaterally. That is the position so far India has got. Now, is there any change? Because the US President, no secretary, it is US President who claims that Prime Minister of India has asked him whether is it possible for him to negotiate or mediate. And he has said this to the Prime Minister of another country.
Right, Raja.
So in such a situation, I think the denial given by the official of the External Affairs Minister is not enough. Prime Minister should come and tell Parliament and tell
Minister for External Affairs.
And Prime Minister should
Minister for External Affairs.
Clarify.
Please, you have raised the issue. The issue has come before the House. Let us hear the government version. He was also there in the meeting took place.
Sir, yesterday evening, after the House had adjourned, we heard remarks by President Donald Trump in a meeting with Prime Minister Imran Khan of Pakistan to the press that he is ready to mediate if requested by India and Pakistan on Kashmir issue. I would like to categorically assure the House that no such request has been made by the Prime Minister to the US. I repeat, no such request was made by the Prime Minister to the US President. I would, sir, also reiterate that it has been India's consistent position that all outstanding issues with Pakistan are discussed only bilaterally. I would further underline that any engagement with Pakistan would require an end to cross-border terrorism. Sir, let me conclude by emphasizing that the Shimla Agreement and the Lahore Declaration provide the basis to resolve all issues between India and Pakistan bilaterally. I hope, in the view of my very specific and categorical responses, that there is no confusion in the mind of anybody on this. Thank you.
Thank you. Jurava Rakesh Sinha. Mr. Rakesh Sinha, please sit down. Please. Please. Don't make a national issue into a political issue. Please don't make a national issue into a political issue. This is not the way. This is not the way. You have more confidence in American President than Indian Prime Minister and Foreign Minister. What are we talking? Please sit down. This will not go on record. Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. I urge you all, please sit down in the national interest. This is not good. We are sending a wrong signal. We are sending a wrong signal. Please sit down. Please sit down. Rakesh Sinha. Let everybody sit down. Let everybody sit down.
सभापति महोदय, मैं एशिया के सबसे प्रसिद्ध झील
This is not a motion. This is not a motion. It's a zero hour mention.
है कांवड़ झील,
Please sit down. Please sit down.
पर सदन का ध्यान
Please sit down.
करना
Please
चाहता हूं।
let everybody sit down. Please sit down. Please. In the national interest, please sit down. There is nothing to speak now. There is a clarification categorically made by the government. And we believe our government. I am going to do it. Why you take you want to make comment on chairman?
I am not making a comment on the chairman.
This is not go on record. This is not fair. 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 The house is adjourned to meet at 12 o'clock.
He is a post